Old Wolf. Last night a wolf appeared in a dream. He was hunkered down, lying next to a stream. In the forest, where there should have been noises, there were none. No birds singing, no deer grazing, no eagles soaring, no wind blowing. There was just the brightness of the sun. I sat cross-legged next to the old codger and patted his matted gray fur. His shoulder blades arched as he stood, first on one leg, then the other. Old Wolf turned his head, and his eyes, black, bold, and tired, stared into mine. His head reared towards the sky, and he bayed a mournful song that brought tears to my eyes. With his head lowered, he placed his left paw across my legs and released a low, thundering moan. Again his tired eyes met mine, and a brotherhood was born between two souls, with one spirit being shown. Words were needless as our minds merged as one with earth and time gone by. He let me see his world, and I entered with wonder and excitement, but I soon started to cry. Years ago he had roamed the lands both high and low, never alone, never afraid. The old gray wolf's coat was a fine, silky silver in his younger age. He was the leader of the pack, and a king amid his race, man and beast alike awed by his strength and bravery, revered his kingdom, but raped and pillaged his space. Old Wolf didn't know man's meaning of fear. He grew braver and bolder with each passing year. His brush with death was met head-on with fury and rage, escaping death's hand, brandishing scars that lied about his age. Old Wolf cast his gaze into another time. Our souls cast into evil's smoky haze, fill further into grit and grime. We passed through killing wars and fields of death, where man and beast lay side by side without breath. Pain was felt as we passed through years of unrest. We alone could see what mankind could do while at its best. I cried no more, for I could see what man had become in his aging process. No matter how technical the power grew, the basic sense of survival was the final test. Floating side by side with my hand clutching his fur, we rose above the mist of time. We rose above the evil that has clouded even the purest of minds. We ended our journey, old Wolf and me, with his paws still stretched across my leg. I had seen the difference in love and hate, and the birth between life and death. As we parted, no goodbyes were said. My eyes opened towards the ceiling above my bed. As I lumbered from my place of rest, I felt both a peace of mind and a lingering ache in my chest. Standing and stretching, I walked to the room's window to let in the fresh morning air. I brought my hand up to cover a yawn, and in its clutch lay a handful of fine silvery hair. That night's journey into Old Wolf's world of the past returned without grace. A feeling of exhaustion crept over my senses, and the scar on my chest brought forth a new face. Old Wolf had performed his task well, in expressing and extending to me his knowledge of all pain. Scars upon the body heal with time, but scars upon the memory are wounds that drive man insane. Thought and light to you all. Lee Simmons.